animals have been badly treated.
Over on the outbound 290, the Northwest Freeway, it's 40 minutes to loop out to Barker Cypress and to the Woodlands on 45, the North Freeway, 40 minutes downtown to the Hardy Toll Road.
The animal cops are looking at some dogs behind a chain link fence.
Dog's right there. This one's foot.
Oh, got it. Okay. It does need medical attention pretty quickly. We'll hear about that dog over there.
You didn't get her to the vet today?
I mean, that's severely painful, and it's going to kill the dog.
There's no toes there, just the skin. We're not going to be able to salvage the leg. Maybe salvage her.
A vet prepares to operate.
Some dogs go into some kind of cardiac arrest, so everything depends on how she's going to respond tomorrow morning.
As the vet operates, the dog is anaesthetized, eyes closed, breathing heavily. Animal Cops Houston. Trinity. 1 hour earlier, people are working in the SPCA office.
Base to 103, medical emergency, immediate response, warrant needed, address to follow.
A team is dispatched from the Houston SPCA and the County Constable's office. They're following up on a report of a dog hit by a car.
Location, Northside Village. Case, injured dog. Assigned, Investigator Sundberg. Police, Deputy Kendrick. The two uniformed women meet on a residential street.
Dog's right there.
Are they chained?
They're behind this fence. They're loose.
Oh, okay.
This one's foot.
Oh, got it. Okay.
The dog's clearly in pain, and the team needs to act immediately.
The injury is severe. I mean, the toes and part of the foot are missing. I'm sure that it's extremely painful for that dog. It's quite swollen, and I'm sure he's suffering.
Deputy Kendrick knocks on a front door.
How you doing, ma'am?
How you doing?
Deputy Kendrick with the Constable's office. This is Shauna with the SPCA.
Okay.
We're here about that dog over there. What's going on with them?
Well, basically the car's messed up. I don't know if you're trying.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get her to the vet today?
No, no, ma'am. Our car broke down. My mom's car broke down.
When did that happen? That injury?
The dog? Oh, the injury? Like 3 weeks ago.
The owners aren't offering a good explanation for not taking the dog to the vet.
Who told you who was gonna put it down?
The SPCA.
The SPCA people told you they were gonna put it down?
Yes, because we didn't even take it to the one in Washington.
Well, I mean, she works for the SPCA, and I work with them on a daily basis. That doesn't sound like anything the SPCA would say.
Oh, really? Well, that's what they told us. That's what they told us.
Y'all went over there with the dog?
Kendrick and Sundberg aren't convinced by the owner's story and want to see the condition of all the dogs.
Do these guys have water? Show me where their shelter is, where they get when the weather's bad. Can we get to it from back here?
You can get to it.
And the other two look fine. I mean, we're taking that one as exigent. I'm wanting to know what you want to do with the other ones.
Sundberg is satisfied that the other dogs are being cared for, but suspects the first dog has been cruelly neglected. Once the dog's been treated, she'll be back, and she'll want answers.
That's severely painful, and it's gonna make the bone and everything else infected, and it's gonna kill the dog. So, but this one's going with us right now. Oh, you are.
The dog's in too much pain to walk, so Sundberg carries her to the car. A closer inspection reveals that part of the dog's paw has been completely severed.
Got your good luck in it.
Deputy Kendrick determined that we're going to remove the one dog that's injured under exigent circumstances, and hopefully we're getting the dog off the property in time to save it.
The dog has an open wound where part of its paw is missing. Sundberg drives the animal away.
If the wound has become infected, it might be too late to save the dog's life. At the Houston SPCA shelter, the medical team is standing by.
A man's talking on the phone.
Meanwhile, a disturbing call has prompted Houston SPCA investigator Mark Lutgenhaus to meet with Chief Investigator Charles Jansen right away.
Wesley Ritchie from Chambers County called about some animals that are in really poor condition. He sent the report for us to look at. What's going on with the animals? We got 6 horses in poor condition. We got some dogs living in large amount of feces and small crates. Cats living in small crates as well.
Caption: Investigator Mark Lutgenhaus, 4 months on the job.
He says we may have to seize them today. he's going to see if he can talk to the judge about getting a warrant signed.
All right, let's go.
Chief Investigator Jansen puts on a white Stetson hat and leaves his office. Caption: Case, neglected animals. Active. In Chambers County Courthouse, a man is making a warrant request.
What you're about to testify to is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, Judge, the reason we're here today basically is what we saw. This lady had several horses, a couple of dogs, 3 or 4 cats. The horses are way underweight. They're 300-400 pounds underweight. Backbone protruding, hip bones, ribs, everything sticking out. Hooves split. We decided the best thing for the animals was to seize them and get them to a place where they can be properly cared for.
We'll sign a warrant for the seizures of animals. All right. Thank you.
All rise.
Evidence collection.
What we're going to do first is film it and take pictures of everything before we even touch an animal.
SPCA investigators with cameras roam around a rural property. They film emaciated horses with bones clearly visible beneath their skin.
The animals need immediate vet care. Investigator David Rabelais from the Sheriff's Office informs the owner.
We filed for a warrant through the judge to seize the animals out here on this property. Okay, the SPCA is here out of Houston. We brought trailers and everything. Is your copy of the warrant? Is what we're going to seize is listed on the warrant.
We've got lots of horses in really bad living conditions. There's debris from a destroyed house behind the property that they can have access to, which has nails and glass and all sorts of other debris in it. It's really bad.
He's just getting nervous with all these people around. Look at this, though. He's got diarrhea.
The horses are all underweight. And though some are used to human contact, others appear fearful. If they're not handled properly, someone could get hurt.
Then don't take that one out, because if they're friends, then let's herd them out together and get that, and let's work with the animals instead of against them.
A trailer designed to corral the horses will help, but maneuvering them in won't be easy.
Have they ever been trailered?
No, sir.
The team forms a human barricade to encourage the horses toward the trailer.
Because once you start pushing them, they're going to push right back.
And eventually, it does the trick.
Sections of metal fencing are unfolded from the side of the trailer to form a makeshift pen. The horses whinny in distress. The team stand calmly in line, their arms outstretched, coaxing the horses into the trailer.
Overall, though, the seizure went well. These animals aren't used to some of the activities that we're doing, and so when we try and corral them up and get them to go in a certain way, they don't really understand what's going on, and it's not necessarily their fault. It's just that they've never had this kind of handling, and so we want to do it in a method that keeps them safe and also keeps us safe.
The horses will be taken to the shelter as the investigators begin to build a case against the owner.
Captions: Case, injured dog. Status, emergency evaluation. Veterinarian assigned, Dr. Roberta Westbrook.
The back end really good room. Okay. Baby. The muscle is all atrophied. The toes look like they've just been totally chopped off. An infection has set in. She's already got muscle wasting. She probably hasn't been able to use this leg at all.
If infection is spread through the leg, the dog might be beyond help. Blood tests will determine her fate.
Severe infections, even though they can start local, if they get into the bloodstream or infect the bone like this, it can cause extreme problems, and it can affect their overall health. This one seems like, in 3 weeks, it seems like it's gotten pretty nasty, but we'll check the blood work and see systemically how well she's doing.
If the dog is going to have any chance of survival, Westbrook needs to make a tough decision.
There's just no toes there. It's so infected. We're going to need to amputate it to keep her comfortable and get it done soon. We're not going to be able to salvage the leg. We can maybe salvage her.
The dog lies on the vet's table. Animal Cops Houston.
Join Happy Tiger. Try a completely new online bingo game today. It's bingo that'll make your jaw drop. And it's super social. Play for as little as 25p and get your chance to win up to £2,500 every 5 minutes. So what you waiting for? Come join us. Just search for Happy Tiger Bingo. Happy Tiger Bingo. Low stakes, roaring bingo fun.
At TalkTalk, it pays to switch to full fibre broadband. Get a reward card worth up to £100 with selected full fibre plans. Prices start from just £32 a month for 18 months with a £50 reward card. Switch to our most reliable connection ever. The speeds up to 944 megabits per second, the award-winning Amazon Aero router, and a reward card worth up to £100. Search TalkTalk Full Fibre for deals that make sense. TalkTalk.
This is pill time. I take multiple medications, which means a lot of boxes. Who has time for this? Now I use Pill Time, the pharmacy with handy pre-sorted pouches, each with the exact date and time to take. It's simple. Now I never miss a dose. Pill Time is an NHS pharmacy that delivers medication in pre-sorted pouches for free. Is it time you switch to Pill Time? Call now to register or visit pilltime.co.uk.
It's only for a little while, Grandma.
Stay as long as you want.
All right, how about this?
A little left. Okay. That's cute.
It looks better on you.
Very beautiful.
For the life you're making, Etsy has it.
When Tony passed, we wanted to celebrate him his way. All he ever spoke about was bite this, bite that. I'll never forget our first date. Huge grin on his face as he rode up on that big noisy thing. And that's exactly the way he'd want to be remembered.
At Co-op, we know everyone is different. That's why we offer funeral plans to funeral services that are personal, every step of the way. Co-op, it's what we do.
Over a third of Macmillan's vital work is funded by gifts in wills from amazing people like you. Supporting Hitesh, who's struggling with chemo. Helping Daisy walk again after bone cancer. And being there for Sue as she chooses her first wig. Create your lasting legacy. Register for our free will service and consider a gift to Macmillan, so we can do whatever it takes. Search Macmillan Free Will today.
We'll deliver to your door so you can save your time. Every car includes a warranty. That's just what we do. And we guarantee you'll love it. We'll give your money back to you.
Download the Hey Car app today.
For the early risers and those who love surprises. For the recliners and the fine diners. For the let's try something newers and the love staring at the viewers. For the self-explorers and the tell-us-morers. For the movers and shakers and the memory makers. For the reassurance that we're with you every step of the way. Book your luxury European river cruise today at rivieratravel.co.uk.
From early risers to lion lovers, night shift workers to sunshine seekers, home restorers to gadget gurus, and from the energy savers to the DIYers, Blinds to Go has something for every home. And because you put them up, we can lower the price. Quality blinds and curtains at up to 60% cheaper than the high street equivalent. With thousands of styles to choose from, go to blindstogo.co.uk.
When someone looks different, it can really have an impact on them. I can make a new body part for you so real that people won't notice. Ready?
Body Parts starts tonight at 10 on Really. Can't wait? Stream now on Discovery Plus.
I've never been as scared as that before.
When you're faced with the unexplainable,
It was just total disbelief.
I've never seen anything like that.
There's something buried in here.
Can you decide what's real? That camera's locked off. You couldn't see any wires, cables.
Is there somebody in your house with you?
No, why? Do you believe what you see?
The footage is amazing. Oh my God.
Brand new Unexplained caught on camera. Saturday at 10 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston. Case, neglected animals. Status, medical evaluation. Veterinarian assigned, Dr. Barbara Carl. A malnourished horse is led across a pen.
One of the horses seized from Chambers County is in serious trouble. She's at least 300 pounds underweight. And to make matters worse, the team suspects she's pregnant. Dr. Barbara Carl needs to perform an internal exam, but knows she'll have to tread carefully.
Good girl. Good girl. It's a lot more difficult when they don't have any training or care because they're unpredictable for one, and their instincts kick in a lot easier, the fight or flight. We don't know if the owners have been mean to them when they do have them in their hands, so I don't know if I should be watching for this to kick me or, you know, waiting for her to run away with us. You know, it's much like handling a wild animal, and you really don't know what to expect.
The horse is called Biscuit. She's not used to being handled, and Dr. Call can see disturbing evidence of her neglect.
In her feces, she's passing live worms.
A worm wriggles in horse feces.
Good girl.
After administering a drug to calm her down,
Good girl. Very good girl.
Dr. Call eventually coaxes her into the stall.
Biscuit stands in a narrow stall. Dr. Carl blows into a latex glove, inflating it.
If Biscuit is pregnant, she faces a huge battle. She's already emaciated and in no condition to support an unborn foal.
Her cervix is very tight, which is consistent with pregnancy. I have her right ovary, and there is a corpus luteum on it, and her left horn is enlarged. She is pregnant.
It's a cruel irony that the prospect of new life could also signal Biscuit's death. Dr. Call is determined to give her every chance she can.
We've got time to get some food into her, and what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take some blood from her so we can do a hormone assay, and we're going to look for certain levels of these hormones, and they will confirm the pregnancy as well. All right, sweetie. Sorry for the bad news, girl.
It's imperative that the Houston SPCA gains custody of Biscuit. Only then will she have a chance of survival. While the team prepares to battle it out in court, Dr. Call gets ready for the long challenge ahead.
Hopefully we'll get her back to her normal weight in time to feed her twice the amount of nutrition in the last trimester, which is necessary to have a normal foal. So really looking to battle malnutrition.
Biscuit and 3 other malnourished horses eat hay from a feeding trough. Mark Lupkenhaus and a colleague are looking at photos of the horse's original home.
At the Chambers County Courthouse, it's up to investigator Mark Lupkenhaus to win custody. If the judge doesn't rule in his favor, the animals seized by the Houston SPCA will be returned to their owner. His testimony is crucial.
My name is Mark Lutkenhouse. I'm an investigator with the Houston SPCA. All the animals were examined by our veterinarians. 2 of the 3 dogs were high positives for heartworms. All of the cats and the dogs were positive for hookworms. Several of the horses were rated very poor body scale because of malnutrition, dehydration, and the presence of the intestinal parasites. I also have all of the vet records should you choose to see those.
Lutkenhaus is particularly concerned for the pregnant mare named Biscuit. Her life will be endangered if she doesn't receive the proper medical care.
One of the horses we did a blood test on to see if she was pregnant. They did find an extreme amount of worms coming out while they were doing the test. I also have some pictures. These are just some of the pictures because there are over 100 pictures.
The photographs are passed around the courthouse to the judge.
The overwhelming evidence of neglect leaves the judge in no doubt about his ruling.
Due to the condition of the animals, I will award the animals to be possessed by SPCA. All right. Thank you.
Lutkenhaus has done his job. Now, all the animals can be given a new start.
The owners have left the animals in this condition for quite a large amount of time, and they knew that the animals were in poor shape and didn't really do anything to care for the animals as far as veterinary exams or anything like that. We spoke with the judge about the condition of the animals. All the animals have been awarded to the Houston SPCA. Spoke with the owners about how the animals are going to be placed up for adoption as soon as possible.
While the ruling allows the team to find new homes for the animals, Biscuit won't be going anywhere. She's still receiving around-the-clock care, and the Houston SPCA is determined to do everything possible to save her. In the SPCA's investigative unit, there's a more immediate problem. The team has been monitoring 9 dogs at a property in northeast Houston. A Great Dane named Helena is losing weight, and investigator Robert McCarty suspects neglect. He's making a phone call to a local vet to confirm his suspicions.
Hey, yes, this is Investigator McCarty with the Houston SPCA. I'm calling in reference to a Great Dane that was supposed to be brought in.
Caption: Investigator Robert McCarty, 5 months on the job.
If the owner has refused to get proper medical care for the dog, it will be seized by the SPCA team under the terms of a court warrant.
And I was seeing if he brought it in and he complied with the instructions I gave him about having the dog checked out. So he did refuse all treatment and all medication. Okay, did he bring any of his other dogs in? Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you for your time. Okay, bye.
The dog still hasn't received treatment. Time for action.
SPCA investigators collect some large travel cages. A bald policeman wearing glasses writes on a whiteboard. Caption: Police officer attending, Deputy David Green.
I have the warrant to seize the animals. We're going to go on the property and present a copy to the owner and seize the dog.
The cages are loaded into an SPCA Animal Rescue Unit van, which is driven off, followed by an SPCA SUV.
I've visually gone up and looked at the animals. The Great Dane appears to be very, very underweight, emaciated. There doesn't appear to be any food or water available for them, and they're on short chains where they can't move around.
Working the case together, McCarty and Green have both tried to persuade the owner to get his dog's medical care. Their patience has run out.
He would not take them to the vet as ordered. He did take them to the vet, but then once he got to the vet, he refused to do any more treatment.
The team is concerned that the owner could be unpredictable. No one's taking any chances.
Just to be on the safe side, we brought some other units with us.
A man in an orange shirt comes out of a house and speaks with Deputy Green.
What is that for? Okay. What is that for? Okay, what this is a warrant to come out here and seize these animals and take them to the SPCA.
What you mean seize my animals?
Okay, listen to me.
All my dogs are under a vet's care.
Okay, but listen. Okay, this is to seize the animals, okay?
What are you seizing my animals for?
We're going to take them to the SPCA.
For what?
And have them evaluated by a vet.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And then you'll be able to come to the court. There's a court date here. Okay?
All my dogs?
Yes, sir. All the animals on the scene.
For what?
Okay? Because they're, what I told you earlier, with the short chains and no shelter, and there's no food out.
This is pure harassment.
Okay.
My dogs are under a vet's care. All of them have been to the veterinarian.
Okay. Well, what I'm telling you is that we have a warrant.
Let me talk now.
Okay.
What I'm saying to you is that I gave you the information you requested.
Yes, sir.
I did what you asked me to do.
Okay.
And all these dogs have been to the vet. The vet is in Crosby.
Well, what the vet is telling us, I told you we were going to talk to the vet. What the vet is telling us is that you're refusing treatment for these animals.
These dogs are not being mistreated. What I'm telling you is
that's not what I said. Well, we're not going to argue this back and forth.
Sir, the vet did not tell.
We're not going to argue this back and forth.
The vet did not. I took the dog that you said was underweight.
Is that gate open over here? That's the court order.
The man goes inside. Deputy Green tries to follow.
Not allowed in my house.
Okay, well, we need to come through. Are you...
Not allowed in my house.
We're going to open the gate?
Yes.
Okay.
The team move towards the side gate.
The vet called me and told me that the same thing that's wrong with the dog today, the same thing that happened last year, except the dog is 20 pounds lighter than it was last year.
So you got what? 1,
McCarty's glad to get Helena off the property. She's severely underweight, but despite her condition, she has a friendly demeanor.
Yes, I know.
The other dogs are also in need of help. Tied on short chains, they have no shelter from the elements and no access to food or water.
An SPCA investigator catches a small black dog.
Watch out. I've got him. Don't worry about him. Worry about that carabiner.
Another dog runs back and forth on a short chain.
Some of the dogs are fearful and difficult to catch. Jansen's disgusted by what he sees.
The confinement methods for these animals are just deplorable. There's no kind of real shelter for any of the animals. Very little water seen on the property. And overall, the general body condition of all these animals is poor to pathetic.
The owner will be determined to fight for custody of his dogs in court. So Jansen will need a watertight case to make sure the dogs get awarded to the Houston SPCA.
No animals have to go through this, and if he's upset that we're removing his animals, then he can explain to the judge why he decided to keep them up there. But overall, if he's having himself a bad day, he's the one that made these animals like this, so he can enjoy it.
Deputy David Green.
There's going to be a hearing next Tuesday for the seizure of these animals, and the owner of the dogs will be able to present his side of the story, and we'll present ours, and we'll see which way the judge goes.
The Animal Rescue Unit van drives slowly away. Animal Cops Houston.
Don't miss Alleluia, starring Jennifer Saunders, Bally Gill, with Derek Jacobi and Judi Dench. Lovely. Alleluia.
Oh, hello. Hiya. I was just thinking about what you were telling me about. Pure cremation. Were you? I might give him a ring. I mean, I don't want anything fancy when I go. And it's not just you lot I have to worry about, is it now? I just don't want my kids to have the stress or worry about the money.
Yes, exactly. Getting it sorted and paid for has taken a weight off my mind. It cost less than I expected, and now they...
Hey, Gran!
will be able to remember me the way they want to.
Find out why the UK's best-selling plan is the simple, fuss-free, pure cremation plan. Rated excellent on Trustpilot with over 13,000 reviews. Chat to our lovely people by calling now on 0800 160 1070 or visit purecremation.tv.
Want the chance to win up to £5,000 for free? Then play Tombola's daily free game, Freeform. You could be one of our 60,000 winners every week. It's totally free to play with no deposit or wagering requirements. Come join the fun for free, only at Tombola.
My dad used to tell me a story. When he was a pilot in the war, he got shot down and taken prisoner. In the camp, it was the most bitter winter, and there was barely anything to eat. He almost died. But then the parcels arrived from the Red Cross, full of food and medical supplies. I think of Dad, seeing those boxes, knowing that people cared. And I think of all those the Red Cross movement have helped since then. Wherever people are vulnerable, you see their emblem. It means protection in the darkest hour, comfort when it's needed most, hope when all seems lost. When I wrote my will, I remembered what the British Red Cross did for Dad. That's why I decided to leave them a gift. Now I know that whatever happens in the world, I'll be there, through that symbol. Will you be there too?
Search Red Cross Wills today to find out more, including how to make or amend your will for free.
Meet Ninja Speedy. It's a rapid cooker that makes delicious, complete 3-part meals in 15 minutes. That's speedy.
Crispy, juicy, al dente. Same pot, that's speedy.
Sizzling, fluffy, crunchy, all together. That's speedy.
Stack, switch, savor. Perfect meals. 1 pot, 15 minutes. That's Ninja Speedy.
Why do so many people say yes to weight loss with Jane Plan? Let's see.
No guessing, the meals are all calorie controlled.
No more big shops. All my meals are delivered to my door.
No doubt about it. I lost weight.
No brainer. There's nutritionists to talk to and even a behaviour psychologist.
No letdown for me. The food is delicious.
No doubt. I lost weight and it stayed lost.
Say yes to Jane Plan. Save 25% every month.
Staying in is the new going out. With BT Broadband at just $26.99 a month on a 24-month contract. Get super fast, super strong, super entertaining fibre for the whole household. Plus a £20 money-back speed guarantee and Norton security. So switch to BT today and make staying in the new going out.
Cornwall, idyllic and peaceful. But all this can change in an instant. Follow the extraordinary work of the Cornwall Air Ambulance.
Cycle event, 40-odd, he can't move his limbs. They believe he might have a skull fracture.
And witness the highs and lows of life-saving missions.
Breathe on the gas.
I fell off from that height.
Is this painful at all?
I'll be looking after you the whole time, okay?
Yes, I do.
Brand new Cornwall Air 999 starts Friday the 24th of March on Quest.
Animal Cops Houston.
They're behind this fence, they're loose.
Oh, okay.
This one's foot.
Oh, got it. Okay. I mean, that's severely painful, and it's gonna make the bone and everything else infected, and it's gonna kill the dog.
We're not going to be able to salvage the leg. We can maybe salvage her.
Status, emergency surgery. Surgeon assigned, Dr. Dev Rahan. He washes his hands and puts on a surgical gown.
It's a tense morning for the SPCA's medical team. They're performing an amputation to save a dog's life. It's a risky procedure that could have fatal consequences.
The trauma can throw some clots, and that might result in serious complications during surgery. Some dogs go into some kind of cardiac arrest suddenly in the middle of a procedure, so we have to be very careful about what we're doing. So let's hope for the best.
The dog is called Trinity, and having bonded with her when she arrived at the shelter, Dr. Roberta Westbrook is hoping she'll be strong enough to survive the operation.
There's always risks with anesthesia, and especially a surgery like this where you're removing a limb and there's a lot of blood supply there. We also worry in the back of our minds about the infection that may be affecting her overall health. So we're doing everything we can to cut our risks down, but there's still some inherent risk that we have with every surgery that we do.
Trinity's a large dog, so the procedure will take time. If she remains under anesthesia for too long, she might not wake up at all. Dr. Rahan needs to be thorough, but he also has to be quick.
Dr. Rahan, his hair and mouth covered, operates on Trinity.
So what he's doing right now is he's making sure he's tying off any of the blood vessels that might be oozing or leaking blood, and that can take a long time. So he's doing a good job. There's actually not a whole lot of blood, and that's good.
Having tied off the blood vessels, Dr. Rahan can amputate the leg. But Trinity's already been under for nearly an hour. The surgery's far from over, and the clock is ticking.
Dr. Rahan selects various surgical implements.
I have cut down all the way to the bone level. Now I'm undermining the tissues so that I can get close down to the point where I'm going to saw the bone off.
Dr. Dev Rahan is concerned that blood clots caused by the accident could trigger a heart attack. He maintains his focus, works steadily, and after nearly 2 hours, the procedure is complete.
We have successfully removed the limb from the amputation is done.
Trinity is out of immediate danger, but Dr. Rahan knows her battle is only just begun.
Everything depends upon her, how she's going to respond tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is pretty crucial. I don't want her to be in excessive pain and acting frantically, trying to remove the sutures, or behaving in a very bizarre way. There's a lot of complications which might happen. Let's just hope everything happens uneventfully.
The team still has no way of knowing if the infection in Trinity's leg has spread to the rest of her body. The amputation has given her some hope, but her chances of survival still hang in the balance.
Wrapped in a towel, the still unconscious Trinity is gently carried to a pen.
Meanwhile, outside, Helena, the Great Dane seized from a property in northeast Houston, has just arrived. Dr. Westbrook goes to work.
Case, neglected dogs. Status, medical evaluation.
She is underweight. She's noticeably underweight. You can see and feel her ribs, and you can feel her backbone. You can feel and see her pelvis. And we have reason to believe that she was a lot heavier about a year ago. So she's lost a significant amount of weight just in the last year. And we want to get a current weight on her and see how much she weighs.
Step up there, sweetheart.
Helena clearly needs food. But first, her weight needs to be documented. If the Houston SPCA wants to win their case in court, they'll need concrete evidence of her neglect.
88.3? She's about 88.3 pounds.
I think normal weight for these guys, for the good weight, is probably about 104 to 105.
Yeah, she should easily be. And considering the history that we got, that she was around 101 last year, you know, we're down almost 20 pounds, you know.
In a year, that's a lot.
That's a lot of weight. Weight loss can occur for several reasons, and so we want to try to figure out which things we can treat and which things may take a little bit more time to cure her of. So we'll start with doing a couple tests now. Okay, guys, I'm poking now.
The team already knows that Helena is suffering from heartworm disease, which can become fatal if left untreated. Now, they need to make sure there are no other medical issues.
It'll take about 24 to 48 hours for us to get the results of that blood profile back. That will give us a better idea about her internal health, the health of her organs, in terms of liver disease, kidney disease. Does she have any sign of infection? Is there anything that might warrant more testing? So right now, we just want to keep a close watch on her. Ideally, we'd like to treat her for her heartworm disease, cure her of that, and give her an opportunity to find a permanent home. And we're going to wait on our blood work results to see what our next step will be.
If the blood tests don't reveal any additional problems, Helena may be in the clear, but her future still hangs in the balance. Investigator Robert McCarty has lots of work to do. Helena's custody hearing is tomorrow, and he knows he's in for a battle.
Trinity's awake, standing on her 3 remaining legs.
It's been 24 hours since a dog named Trinity had her leg amputated in order to save her life.
Her tail wags as she is picked up.
Dr. Deborah Hand performed the surgery, and he's anxious to see how she's doing.
She didn't want to walk in, so I
Hey,
had to carry
sweetie.
her.
I'm sorry. Hey, sweetie. How are you doing today? Are you in pain? My poor baby. Are you in pain? Good girl. Who's a good girl? The incision looks good. No excessive swelling or bleeding. That's what I'm looking for on the second day. Everything seems to be normal. That's a really good sign. She's a very resilient girl. So we're going to take her out and see how she responds.
Less than a week ago, Trinity had a life-threatening infection moving through her body. Blood tests have revealed that she's now clear of the infection. To see her walk again would be the miracle the SPCA team is hoping for. Trinity's taken outside. She's weak and unsure of her surroundings.
Trinity sits on the grass and looks around, panting. An SPCA worker strokes Trinity's fur.
But after a few moments,
Trinity stands up, balancing on her 2 back legs and 1 front leg.
Come over here.
She hobbles forward.
You're a good girl. You're a very good girl. You're a brave girl, aren't you, huh? Come here, sweetie. Come on, Trinity. Come over here. You're a very good girl. Given the fact she was not already using the leg, you know, it shouldn't be that difficult for her. We just have to make sure she gains some weight so that, you know, she's healthy enough for adoption. If that goes well, you know, she should go online in another 10 days. She's a very friendly dog. I think she's a kind of a people person. Come here, girl. Good girl. You're a good girl.
the road to recovery will be long, but the most difficult steps have already been taken.
File update. Case, neglected animals.
Sign a warrant for the seizures of animals. Set a hearing on June the 10th. Is that all right with y'all? All right. Thank you.
We've got lots of horses in really bad living conditions. There's debris from a destroyed house behind the property that they can have access to, which has nails and glass and all sorts of other debris in it.
Her cervix is very tight, which is consistent with pregnancy. And her left horn is enlarged. She is pregnant.
Biscuit the horse is led across a yard.
The mare named Biscuit underwent tests while the investigators prepared for the court hearing. And at the trial, investigator Lutkenhaus presented a strong case.
Several of the horses were rated very poor body scale because of malnutrition, dehydration, and the presence of the intestinal parasites. I also have all of the vet records should you choose to see those.
In the end, the judge's decision was easy.
The judge examined some photos.
Due to the condition of the animals, I will award the animals to be possessed by SPCA. All right, thank you.
Dr. Carl opens a folder marked exam treatment forms.
The verdict allowed the Houston SPCA to place all the animals seized from the property into new homes. Today, Biscuit's test results have come through, and the news has left the team with mixed feelings.
Our concern was that this mare had a uterine infection that was causing inflammation of the uterine tissue itself that made it feel or appear as though she was pregnant with this distension that she had, even though she was not.
Okay, she might throw her head, that's fine.
Good girl. Not only did she have this uterine infection, but she had a very high elevation of some areas of her blood work that told us that she was actually breaking down her own muscle in order to give her nutrition. So that infection that we may have seen may have also been the body's natural abortion of a foal that she couldn't sustain.
The ordeal has irreparably damaged the lining of Biscuit's uterus, and she'll now never be able to foal.
It's disheartening with a horse like her. She could have had a cute little baby if the owners had just taken care of her.
3 weeks ago, the team wasn't sure if Biscuit would even survive. Today's developments may be sad, but at least now she can look forward to a long and healthy life.
You know, sometimes they come in and they just continue to decline because the owners have let them get so far. And although she was in one of those predicaments, she has really come around nicely. I mean, her expression's changed. She still is anxious to be with her buddies, but that'll be overcome as soon as she gets handled a little more. Yeah, as soon as that gets handled a little more, and she gets adopted, and she's available for adoption now. So hopefully she'll get going to her new home. Or she'll just climb in Mark's lap and go home with him. She's a good girl.
Now she's almost what a picture of a perfect horse looks like. But she's still got a while to go. Mm-hmm. But it's still a 100% improvement over what she was.
Come on in. Well, now you're back. You don't want to go. Come on. There you go.
Dr. Carl leads a much healthier-looking Biscuit into a pen with other horses. File update, neglected dogs.
We're not going to argue this back and forth.
Sir, the vet did not tell...
We're not going to argue this back and forth.
The vet called me and told me that the dog is 20 pounds lighter than it was last year.
You can see and feel her ribs, and you can feel her backbone. You can feel and see her pelvis. And so she's underweight.
Unfortunately, not everybody's honest in this world. It's like a puzzle. You put the pieces together on the puzzle, and if certain pieces don't fit, then you got to keep on finding the pieces that fit into the puzzle to make it a complete picture.
Investigator McCarty is driving to Harris County Courthouse for the custody hearing. Skyscrapers gleam in the distance as he cruises along the freeway.
Judge Dale Graczynski will rule on who will be awarded the animals. McCarty will make the case for the Houston SPCA.
You may proceed. Would you state your name for the record?
Investigator Robert McCarty.
And how are you employed?
Investigator for the Houston SPCA.
And I show you now these pictures. Do these pictures truly and accurately depict the animals, or at least some of the animals that you seized?
Yes, sir.
I show these to you. I'm going to introduce them to evidence.
I do object to the fact that the picture was taken with the dog in a stress point position. The neck is turned to the left, and the mouth is open on one, and she seems to be in a squatting position, and she's uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll note that, sir. Let's just talk about these pictures just right now. Give the court kind of a narrative of what they show.
It shows the body weight. All the dogs' body weight were inadequate. They were skinny, and you could see their ribs and their belly.
Now, that's 2 of the 9 dogs.
Yes, sir.
Did the other 7 dogs appear to be roughly in the same condition?
Yes, sir.
And did the animals appear to you to have been cruelly treated?
Yes, sir.
Tell the court briefly by cruel, what do you mean?
Underweight. They all were on short leashes. None of them had access to any type of shelter. When I was out there, I did see several water and food containers, but I didn't see any water in any of them. I didn't see any food in any of them.
And we're asking that these animals be forfeited to the Houston SPCA. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Pass the witness.
Sir, would you like to ask this gentleman questions?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to figure out who called the complaint in.
We object, Your Honor. I don't believe it's relevant to these proceedings. Who called the complaint in?
Why do you object if somebody called?
I'm going to overrule the objection. You can answer that if you know the answer.
I'm not sure, sir. It was just called in, and they left your information.
An anonymous tip?
Yes, sir.
Also, you state that the dog's underweight.
Yes, sir.
By whose measure?
I actually got the vet records from the vet that you took them to. I got the records from last year and this year.
Do you have any copies of the records that you got from the vet?
Yes, sir. I have my copies. Yes, sir.
Can I see them?
Did you show these to him during your discussion?
No, Your Honor. I don't believe we did.
Are there a few records, or are there a lot of records?
No, it's just 3 pages, sir.
Okay. Do you want some time to look at them, sir?
Yes, sir.
Tell you what, why don't we take them to a room again so they can look at these?
Yes, Your Honor.
And go over them with the gentleman.
The dog's owner isn't giving up without a fight. This case is far from over.
The dog's owner leaves the courtroom. Animal Cops Houston.
My funeral plan's arrived.
Oh, right, Mum. Great.
Is your mum all right?
Oh, yeah. She's just,
Granny says she wants to get things sorted now, so we won't have to worry about it.
Oh? It's pure cremation, Jean. Here, have a look. When I go, they'll take care of the practical bit and bring my ashes home. It's all sorted and paid for, so my family won't have the worry. No fuss, no hidden costs. Just what I want.
Oh, I see.
And Granny says we'll have to have a party and remember the nice things. But it won't be for ages yet.
Find out why the UK's best-selling plan is the simple, fuss-free, pure cremation plan. Rated excellent on Trustpilot with over 13,000 reviews. Chat to our lovely people by calling now on 0800 170 7686 or visit purecremation.tv.
Leaving a gift in your will to Cancer Research UK can help secure life-saving research for future generations. But writing a will can seem like a daunting process, which is why we offer a free will service, where our expert legal partners can guide you through writing or updating your will for free. Gifts in Wills fund 1/3 of our research, so you can support scientists like these. Create moments like this.
I've got some news for you. You don't need any further treatment.
Join the others who have pledged a gift in their will to Cancer Research UK at cruk.org/free will service or on 0300 123 7733. And together, we will beat cancer.
It's here, the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Take epic processing power, add Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, only on the UK's best network, and suddenly, anywhere is game. Like here. Or here. Here too. Why not? Okay, now you're just messing with me. And get Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, plus save 288 pounds with unlimited data. The epic Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra on EE.
Paddy Power Bingo gives you the chance to win cash prizes from free games every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, suitor number 10.
I swipe left, footman.
Number 3.
Ugh, catfishing again, I see.
Number 66.
The only way is exit.
Miss Bingoton may be unavailable, but Paddy Power Bingo is free every day.
Aw, one for my mum.
Glasses Direct. Trusted by over 2 million UK customers. Try 4 frames at home for 7 days for free. Each order is checked directly by our qualified opticians. Right now, get 2 pairs from £15 with lenses. And with free returns, no quibbles, you should go direct to glassesdirect.co.uk.
Discovery Plus, a whole world of unmissable entertainment. Here are a few hidden gems. Explore the Hidden Gems collection on Discovery Plus.
We're going to find some interesting bits, aren't we?
Angus Ashworth has a knack
Look at that.
for digging out extraordinary objects.
Angus is the go-to guy.
He'll give them new life
We'll find some good homes for it all.
and their owners a fresh start.
900.
Wow.
So you'll be taking home £19,551. It's a good day, isn't it?
Brand new, the Yorkshire Auction House, Monday at 9 on Really, and stream previous series now on Discovery Plus.
Tonight, Alex Polizzi is checking in to find out why no one else is fixing up a failing business. It's the hotel inspector at 9. Then a man who lost his nose is next in line for life-changing prosthetics in body parts at 10. And at 11, the gang lockdown in the LA home connected to the Sharon Tate murders in Ghost Adventures.
Animal Cops Houston.
At the Harris County Courthouse, the Houston SPCA is hoping to win custody of 9 neglected dogs, including a Great Dane named Helena. The decision rests with Judge Dale Gorczynski.
Okay, proceed. Your witness, sir.
Your Honor, we have some additional photographs. Would you take a minute to look at these? And I intend to offer them in the evidence if there's no objection.
The owner seems determined to win his dogs back, and he's come prepared.
I'm looking for a sick dog. I can understand you saying the leash is short, but that is just a territorial occupation. The dogs are territorial, and 4 feet of space is all they get. The records seem to be incomplete, and I have been keeping records of the shots that I've been administering to dogs. What they're alleging is that I have cruelly treated these animals. And what they tried to prove was pictures of 2 dogs that seem healthy. And they have been photographed in a stretched point position to look as if there's something wrong. The dogs are basically healthy.
Sir, do you have any objections to me introducing these into evidence?
No, sir. Not
We
at
offer
all.
these into evidence, Your Honor.
They're not laying down sick, or they're not, mangy. They don't have fleas. They have been cared for, Your Honor.
Okay. This is a very interesting case. You have shown vaccination records of several dogs, and you've shown some receipts for feeding the dogs. So there's obviously some interest that you have in the dogs and taking care of them.
If the judge is satisfied that the owner has taken adequate care of his dogs, the Houston SPCA will lose the case. The decision now rests on the strength of investigator Robert McCarty's photographic evidence.
The pictures of the site where the dogs are kept is filled with debris of all kinds. It's an unusual place to keep animals. They don't appear to have anything that would be considered shelter. The condition of the animals, although they have received some veterinary care, is fairly serious. The pictures of the Great Dane are particularly disturbing because it does appear that the Great Dane is seriously underweight. It appears the Great Dane has not had enough to eat for a while.
Judge Gorczynski has seen enough.
Based on the evidence presented, I am going to award all the animals to the Houston SPCA.
Your Honor, we have not tried this case.
Oh, believe me.
What I'm saying is that you have not given me a chance to present my case.
Based on the evidence presented, I'm awarding all the animals to the Houston SPCA. I am awarding the monetary damages you seek as well. I want to make sure all these pictures, Alan, are returned to the proper person. And that concludes this case. Thank you very much.
The dog's owner is given his documents and photos. He stands.
I hope this does not negate the right to sue.
The man, smartly dressed in a tie and jacket, leaves the courtroom.
This is cruel and unusual punishment. I feel bad because I have contributed at least of my Social Security and of my civil service retirement, at least $160 a month in food for the care for feeding these animals. I didn't bring a lawyer at this trial because it was supposed to be a hearing. It was not supposed to be something that would conclude in the confiscation of the animals.
After all the hard work, the decision is a relief for McCarty.
The judge awarded all the animals to the Houston SPCA, which I'm happy about because with them under our care, we'll get them up to the proper weight they need and we can adopt them out to families that really want them instead of him doing what he was doing to them.
The good news means that Helena the Great Dane can begin a new life. Her blood tests revealed no further medical problems, and she's now being fostered in Missouri City with Joanne Ellis.
Hi, Helena. Hi. Do you want to go outside, girlfriend? Yes, I know.
Helena is doing so much better than she was originally.
Wait. Come on, let's go.
She used to be rather demanding of her affection and would jump up, which of course with her size would just about knock anybody down. So she's calmed down a lot.
Hey, Helena. Yes, I know. You're smart. You like the shade, don't you?
She is so affectionate, and regardless of what they've been through in their lifetime, she's like she's reborn. She loves everyone. She doesn't know anything bad has ever happened to her, and I don't want anything bad to ever happen to her again.
Helena and her new owner run around in a park. File update. Neglected animals.
We're not going to be able to salvage the leg. We can maybe salvage her, but this limb, I don't think there's going to be anything we can do for that foot.
I have cut down all the way to the bone level. Now I'm undermining the tissues so that I can get close down to the point where I'm going to saw the bone off.
Come on, Trinity. Come over here. You're a very good girl. I have a very good, optimistic prognosis for her.
Status: adoption. Trinity bounds around a garden with another dog.
When Houston SPCA volunteer Ann Pilot saw Trinity, she immediately contacted her friend Roxanne Cantu.
I knew that Roxy was looking for a dog, and she just had the best personality, and I knew Roxy wouldn't care that she only had 3 legs, so I called her, and I'm like, you just got to come see this dog, because I know you're going to love her.
The first thing she did is she laid her head in my lap and just looked at me, and I just fell in love with her. And then I took her for a walk, and I think it was maybe half an hour between the first time we got there and I actually took her home.
Trinity frolics happily.
It's been nearly 2 months since the amputation, and Trinity has made an amazing recovery.
I didn't really pick her necessarily because she had 3 legs. I did feel initially bad for her because, you know, Anna told me that people would go up to her and call her, she'd come up, and then they'd notice she had 3 legs and just keep walking. And I've had special needs animals before, so it wasn't a big deal to me. No, I just fell in love with her and I took her home.
Thanks to a huge effort, Trinity has a fresh start in life. The Houston SPCA and Harris County Constable's Office now plan to pursue a criminal case against her original owners. If charged, they could face up to 2 years behind bars.
Caption: Case closed. Audio description by Deluxe.